Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy. And yes, unfortunately, we have to stay in our homes, but this doesn't mean that our lives have to stop. Yes, there's so many things that we cannot do that are essentially our normal lives, but this is the one chance in our lifetime that we can take advantage of in improving ourselves and working on ourselves. This is the one time that there's not distractions that are going to keep you from working on yourself or any excuses. We all have those excuses in our normal lives. So you understand where I'm coming from. Right now we don't. So this is the best time that we can take to utilize it in working on ourselves, on bettering ourselves, our situation. And one thing that I really want to emphasize on is our purpose. Many of us live a day-to-day life without any reason. We just go to work because we have to. Of course, we have to pay our bills and whatnot, but we don't have any ambition or motivation or desire. We're not really truly following what we're truly passionate about. And it is important that we do. Purpose is important to have in your life. It gives you a sense of direction instead of going aimlessly on that happiness high, chasing it day to day. Even on your lows, you just chase it just to have that thrill of that high. But next thing you know is you're down again. You're in the dumps. You're not feeling happy. You're feeling sad again. So what's the next thing that you do? You turn to that vice. It's not really healthy over time. So having a purpose really does develop a healthy, happy lifestyle. So it is important to have. It creates healthy habits over time and cuts out that weight that really brings you down and does not help you be the person that you truly want to be. What does it look like to live a life of purpose? Exactly what I had pointed out. You actually attract all the right people. You live a very happy and healthy life. And it really refines your lifestyle. It takes away from you, it takes all those distractions away from you. And you really have a little more control of your life. More focus, determination, more motivation, more desire to do, and overall, happiness. How do you decide on what your purpose is? This is a difficult thing to do. And this is not something that happens overnight. It does take time, and it takes probably many failures too. But just remember that each and every failure, so-called failure that you have, is a win. It's an opportunity for you to get one step closer to that true calling, that purpose that you're wanting to achieve in your life. First, you do not want to tie it to someone or children or parents. You do not want to tie it to them. And the reason why I say that is because they come and go in your life. Significant other, you don't know how long they're going to be in your life. So whenever you tie a purpose into that, you're really utilizing a lot of energy. Let's say they're no longer in your life. Well, now you have a void. What happens with that void is you're gonna end up filling it with very unhealthy habits and vices that are really not healthy for you. Same thing goes with kids. They grow up and they move out of your life. You no longer have that responsibility or that purpose that you feel like you're putting into. Same thing goes with parents. Taking care of them. At some point, you're not gonna have that responsibility anymore. So that purpose has to be outside of your normal responsibility. It has to be really bigger than you. Another thing is, it cannot be a goal. Whenever you surround your life around a goal, make it your purpose. Well, once you achieve that goal, you're left with a void again. You don't know where to go from there. So your purpose really has to be outside of that goal. Now, I'm not saying that you can't have goals in your life. Yes, whenever you do have a purpose, you're going to have goals, certain goals that you want to achieve throughout your life, and that's very healthy. But you do not want to make that goal your purpose to live. Another thing is expectations. You cannot make your purpose someone else's expectations. And this goes from your parents' expectations, your significant others' expectations, and even societal expectations. And the reason why is because whenever you are letting someone else's expectations of what they really think you are, then you're really setting yourself up for failure. And because you're going off of someone else's perception of you, and deep down inside, it's not going to really make you happy. You're not really chasing what you're truly wanting to be, or wanting to become, or wanting to do in your life. Lastly, it cannot be based on an end result. Many of us make our purpose, oh, I want to be a millionaire or billionaire, make a bunch of money. I just want to be a successful entrepreneur. No, can't. In order to get those type of achievements, you first have to perfect your purpose. Now, how do I decide on that purpose? Well, what are you good at? Many of us are not able to know this. But the first question you have to really ask yourself is, what am I good at? What am I good at to that sense that I can affect other people's lives? Because believe it or not, research has shown that people that are happy in their lives and live a purposeful life are actually ones that are helping others. Whether it's a business, a restaurant, teaching, whatever it may be. So whenever you decide on what you're good at, you also have to decide on how it affects other people's lives, in a good way, of course. Now, it's difficult to find this, right? It's difficult to find what you're good at. Many of us have that trouble. A good way to start this, or a good way to find this out, is something that I read in Stephen Covey's book of 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And that is, picture yourself at your own funeral, and you're lying in that coffin. What would your parents and your friends and your family want to say about you? That's a good place to start. What do you want to leave behind? What impact do you want to have? This is the groundwork of figuring out what you're good at. Again, being at home does not mean that you cannot be effective anymore. Utilize this time to better yourself and take advantage of it as much as you can. Because in this fast-paced world, this is the one time that we can slow down and really enjoy the finer things. I hope this video helps you out, and see you at the next video.